Hello, my name is Anna. My student number is 1600973. Today, I would like to speak about the specialization course. Firstly, I want to walk you through the contents. I will speak about the objectives of my specialization, then speak about the resources I used for this course. After that, I'd like to show you two projects I took on for the specialization and the final result of my work. And finally, I will share my future development plans and ideas. For this specialization, I had to change my objectives. At first, I wanted to specialize in databases. However, I decided to dive deeper into the UX design and learn more about user interface, intuitive and easy user journey, user-friendly layouts, and more. Moreover, I decided to revise and strengthen my web programming skills and practice HTML, CSS, and JavaScript coding. Lastly, I had a chance to get experience with WordPress because one of my projects was WordPress based and get to know better this most used CMS there is nowadays and be able to customize it to the use of my clients. Therefore, today I will show you two projects, and first one of them is SLC transfer. For this project, I needed to create a brand new front-end design. SLC Transfer is a money transfer company that specializes on digital money transfers. They have been on the market for over 10 years but haven't been updating its web page since 2008. On this slide, you can see previous website appearance. As it's obvious, it was very old-fashioned, not user-friendly, and also did not follow the modern website building standards. Moreover, their whole payment system before was based on bank transfer. The user would enter the amount they needed to transfer, and after receiving how much they would need to transfer and given the account number in Poland, they would need to go to the nearest bank office and do the transfer manually. In the new version of the website, new payment system had to be introduced. The payment system was through credit card. Therefore, main objectives for that project were: first of all, we needed to create new modern and intuitive user interface. Secondly, we needed to come up with a new brand color scheme that would reflect original corporate idea but still be fresh and up to date. Thirdly, we needed to create agile user experience for the new payment system. And last but not least, we needed to implement new UX which would drive more traffic to the page and increase the amount of users who would stay and use the platform. In order to solve given tasks, I had to learn more deeper about UX design. For that, I needed to get new resources. Here is what I used to get my specialization in UX on a different level. First of all, I listened to one great podcast recorded by my close friend Carla Lindarte. She's a current service design strategist at Google, and Chris Mears, who is a UX enthusiast and co-founder of several platforms that help UX designers improve their skills and grow their portfolios. The podcast is great because their creators are talking about live UX trends, tendencies, and pitfalls. Another very useful resource is a web app called User on Board. It is an online service that allows you to break down all strategies behind major online giants and see how they get users on board. One more very good source that helped me was an article called Microsoft's Secret User Onboarding Process that fooled us all. This great passage reveals UX design that hooks Microsoft uses every day. And last but not least is UX Source that I got a lot from was a 3-week course, which is a free course by Accenture, Digital Skills User Experience. This is a fantastic course that covered all of the important UX basics and also user testing tools and techniques. It took me and the team about 2 weeks of meetings and discussions to agree on the blueprints for the first drafts of the UX. To see how it would look like, firstly we used a free version of CMS called Wix to represent to me and the other front-end developer how we would want things to look like. To implement design into life, I needed to use my front-end development programming skills, and as I still have them, but I needed to refresh and revise them. I used also other resources to help me go through with that. First of those is Free Code Campers, an amazing, fully free course, which is an amazing online resource where you can code for free in different web programming languages. I fully completed HTML and CSS courses on there. Also, another very helpful resource for me in that area was a CS50 course, Introduction to Computer Science. This is a course on edX, which was powered by Harvard X. This course provided a great foundation for computer science. It is focused around machine learning, object-oriented programming, and C language, but in general describes a lot what a programming language is, how it works, and it doesn't matter whether it's object-oriented programming, web programming, or any other programming. It was very useful to put my things together. That course helped me a lot to structure my brain and write clearer and more agile programming solutions. For the front-end design, we used HTML, CSS, and JavaScript languages, as well as we did a lot with frameworks which are very famous, Bootstrap and AngularJS. The front-end code, the file with the source code, will be attached to this video. The link will be attached to this video, so you can open the whole file and see the raw code to go through it and see how it was done. On this slide, you can see the current and final version of the website that we managed to put together in 2 months. Its sitemap is very simple. Originally, it is designed as a one-page site with all of the things necessary being displayed on homepage. However, we did include some additional info pages available from the menu, footer, and the hyperlinks in the text and buttons. Now I would like to show you how does the first page look like in real life online. We have it in both languages, in English and Polish, because the money transfer company works between Poland and England, which is very well reflected on the background, because we used almost transparent maps for England and Poland accordingly. And the first thing you see is a call to action button, which is how much money you want to send. It exchanges straight away to Polska zloty, and it shows you how much is the fee and what is the rate today, and it calls you to send money now, which takes you to this sign up and login page, where you can either log in with your credentials if you're already a user, or sign up using these fields, or through Facebook or Google accounts. We tried to make this page, as I mentioned, very easy and almost one-page website, because we didn't want to clutter it with too many links and too many unnecessary information. So everything you can find, you can find here. Here we have an information about how do we work, what kind of payment methods we have. Then we explain why we're safe, why sending money with us is safe, and why you can trust us with your money. Then we put some information and quick links to the app, which was also inspired by this design. The app was created just recently. And then we have quick links here for the customer service, for how to join again, once again, and also about the fees. In the footer also you can find all of these links and our pages on Facebook and Twitter, and also quick links for sending an email, writing us through the contact form, or calling us. So the client was really, really happy with the outcome, and we've worked on several other little things further, but nothing related to the specialization in general. Another project of mine that I used for this specialization and improving my skills is a brand new WordPress-powered webpage for Mocha Media. Mocha Media is a cinema production company which was founded in 2014. They specialize on doing a whole production cycle for videos of any length, from ads to feature films. The main task for this project was to create a new web page powered by WordPress, but customized to the user needs and requirements. Main objectives included, firstly, choosing the most intuitive user interface through the themes which were available and which could be customizable. Also create a color scheme which would reflect corporate policy and the previous and the name as well. Also, we needed to include a portfolio of previous works and backstage pictures, which is quite large. So we needed to find something which would not, which would reflect it in a good way, as well as we needed to build a user engaging user flow to drive customer traffic from the front page, from index page, and all the other pages. So we interconnected those together. And also we needed to create a simple contact us system which would let users get in touch with us to the corporate email address as easily as possible, and still not be annoying but not be unfindable. Here you can see the main page of Multimedia website, the final result. We use different plugins and frameworks to fit in the videos into the index page, and I also used a lot of unified custom CSS code for articles and other text for other pages. You can track through the website following the link which I connected in this presentation, which you can find in the email, and go through all of the pages which are available at the website. And last but not least, I would like to talk about my future development. In the future, I'm planning on continuing with programming languages and moving on from front end to full stack development, maybe within another year. I would like to learn more about PHP, and then probably from full stack development I would like to go to software development. This is why I'm very much interested in C, JavaScript and SQL languages. Considering UX, I would like to go deeper and learn more about service design and design experience, which is a very big trend nowadays. However, I don't think that this is my thing, and I would like to follow up on that in the future and more about programming. After the specialization, I realized that I'm more interested in the programming part of this course. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm very glad to answer all the questions. If you have any, please contact me after this